Southern Africa has been heavily affected by prolonged droughts, mostly due to human activity-induced climate change. Rising temperatures have affected agriculture in Zimbabwe, which employs about 70% of the population.
Large-scale farmers are less affected by the droughts and dry spells because they tend to be able to afford the inputs such as irrigation systems, land, fertilizers, and pesticides. But the majority of Zimbabwe's population is rural and cannot afford these often expensive inputs and other resources that they need to farm amidst the climate change-induced droughts. Climate change is affecting small-scale subsistence farmers who are failing to feed themselves and their livestock, and they are now resorting to urban migration to find better ways to survive.
The negative effects of climate change on agriculture in Zimbabwe has also exacerbated other pre-existing inequalities such as gender inequality, access to land and resources, income disparities, and on top of malnutrition as well. Young people are also left vulnerable as they inherit a degraded environment with little to no access of resources available.
Our project is a smart and sustainable agriculture system that also incorporates digital systems where plants and animals coexist in a sustainable relationship with near zero waste production. Our project is the automated greenhouse. The project is a model of a true circular economy that addresses SDGs 1, 2, 12, and 13, and it is an automated aquaponics system that is coupled with the market farming system as well. And these two systems coexist in a symbiotic relationship where sunlight is our energy source.
In our project, communities can farm without the need of land, using very little water, and they can grow crops in and out of season. Plants grow up to 50% faster than normal farming methods, and we're also providing cheap animal feed from the market farming, which thrives on organic waste. Our project is simply revolutionary. Our project design consists of two systems working together in harmony. The first is the aquaponics system where we fertilize plants using fish waste, and the fish is fed using the second component of our project, which is the market farming. The basic layout of our greenhouse is illustrated as shown on the screen. The greenhouse is sectioned into three parts. One for the aquaponics system, the second for our market farming production and harvesting, and the third side is where all our sensors, cables, and other electrical components are placed, all powered by solar energy. With the funding received, we purchased the items as shown on the screen. However, we were unable to purchase everything due to us not finding all materials locally and due to unforeseen expenses as well. The first thing we had to do was build our greenhouse, and it was grueling hard work. So much digging and heavy lifting was done, but it was all worth it in the end once we had finished. What's left for us is to purchase all the remaining pipework and beginning to cycle our system. And in no time, we will be able to feed the community and be one step closer to ending food insecurity in Southern Africa. In our research, we had the opportunities to consult the locals as to whether the project will be of value to them should it be developed completely. Initially, there was some hesitation considering the sheer novelty of the project because they had never seen such a thing before. However, once they understood the social and economic benefits, they were now very instrumental in helping us erect the greenhouse and even setting up some of the internal components as well. We also had the privilege of talking to some local experts in terms of farming and animal husbandry, especially when it comes to keeping fish, because they gave us feedback on how best to keep fish based on their own experiences. So we also factored in those things into our design as well. So their feedback enabled us to improve upon our delivery as well. So having that mutual agreement with the community members is very important. We also learned that there were no other individuals or organizations implementing the solution in the province. So therefore, once our project is completed, it will be first of its kind, and it will inspire other young people as well to become change makers in their own communities.